The jeepers out of it.
Hey everybody, TacBishop here. I thought I'd do a quick video today to answer a question or two that somebody had sent in about CDLs. It says subject is CDL questions. It says, say if you have a 1-ton truck and pull a gooseneck with two 10,000-pound axles, which puts you over 26,000 pounds, do you need a CDL? And the answer is yes. If you go over 26,000 pounds, you have to have a CDL to do that. For example, Pepsi Cola, they have those little smaller tractor trailers with the one wheel on the trailer and the one wheel on the cab. I used to call that a gooseneck, but I guess that's not. Gooseneck, I guess, would be like a horse trailer or something like that. It goes into the bed of the pickup truck. But you would have to have, if you're going to haul that kind of weight, you have to have it. But then it looks like you go on and say, if you only need to drive an 18-wheeler once or twice a year, for example, farm use, do you need a CDL? And see, for farm use, it's not the once and twice a year thing for the 18-wheeler. If it's once or twice a year for any commercial type venture, you have to do it. Even if you're doing nothing but picking up a tractor, not even the trailer, just a tractor, to carry it for a mechanic to his shop to put brakes on it or to service it, just because it doesn't have a trailer on it, just because it doesn't have weight on it, you still have to have a Class A CDL driver's license to drive that cab to his shop, even if you only do it twice a year. But if you're going to be on a farm, you don't have to. It's completely exempt in the rules and regulations. You do not have to have a CDL to drive on a farm, providing you're hauling your own equipment and supplies. For example, you can't go out and buy a grain hauler to haul your grain to the mill, and then as a side job you're going to haul for all the other farmers in your county to help, compensate some of the loss or some of the expense on your tractor. You can't do that. Then you have to go over to a for-hire license, and you would have to have a CDL license to do that. But as long as you're hauling your own, if you just haul your own grain or your own supplies, stay under 150 miles, air miles now, not just highway miles, air miles, as the crow flies, as they say, you do not have to have one. I didn't check them all, but I did see where 3 states recommend or require you to have an F endorsement on your license, which is a farm endorsement. It doesn't really say what you have to do to get that. I don't know if it's just going in and paying a little extra to get the endorsement to, kind of register who is actually responsible for driving these trucks. I don't know what the point of it is, but Wisconsin does, Minnesota does, and Illinois does. Maybe more. North Carolina does not. Does not require you to have a F endorsement. You just, like I said before. Okay, then you go into a third part of the question, which is, do you have to go to a 6-month driving academy, or is there another option for obtaining a CDL for only occasional use? Yes, there is another option. I've said it before in other videos. It's not going to get you the experience or the respect or the accreditation that you're looking for. You can go down and get one of these books. It's the North Carolina Commercial Driver's License Manual. You study the book, pass your test. Your written test will get you a commercial learner's permit, which is what they call it here, the CLP, commercial learner's permit. In North Carolina, maybe statewide, countrywide. North Carolina, you have to have it for 14 days before you have to do a skills test. Then you have, it's good for 6 months, the learner's permit. To do a skills test, you would have to go in, pass the written test, have your license for 2 weeks. You would have to have, even before this, you'd have to go to a examiner office, medical examiner, and get your medical card first. Then take the written test, get your learner's permit. Then have a friend or rent a tractor trailer with the driver to carry you to the office, Division of Motor Vehicle Office, that does the skills test and the pre-trip inspection test that you would have to pass to get your full CDLs. Now with that, like I said before, you won't have any experience, and somebody like a garage would accept that you could haul his tractors back and forth to certain customers when servicing trucks or what have you. That would satisfy that need. He wouldn't really be worried about you over the road, knowing rules and regulations, knowing all the ins and outs. It'd be a good deal to do. It's a good way to start your CDL career too, if you want to do it that way. But the driving academy, I've only heard of one place. There's a grocery store chain here called Food Line, and I tried to I applied there one time, and we were talking about getting experience and everything, and they go by one trucking school only, which is Johnson Community College in Johnson County. They will accept you there. I don't know how long the class takes, but it's a community college. It's not a bogus little truck driving school that's around now, ripping everybody off. But you go there, and they said that if you complete their course, they'll honor it as 1 year experience driving. So that's if you're in North Carolina, and that's Food Line. I don't know about everybody else. But you do not have to have a 6-month driving academy to get a CDL. It'll probably cost you $135 to get your medical card. I think the license, whatever they are, and I think it's $10 for each endorsement. But if you're not getting endorsements, it's pretty simple to get. A little bit of studying, do your combinations, your air brakes, just a few little things. Ask the examiner there, what do you have to study to get your CDLs, and he'll show you. Especially if you tell him what you're trying to get them for. So, I hope that answers your question. I hope it did. I'm going to do another one now and watch it. And if it doesn't make any sense to me, I'll do it over again. TacBishop.